start again. It's a rich thing.
Welcome back to another video. So I'm going to do a gel polish design today. I've pulled out some colours. I've pulled out perfect white, perfect red and perfect green. I ended up not using them. I ended up using the paints instead, so ignore those. And I've pulled out a light brown, tastes like Glam, and my favourite nude called The Truth. And I've also got my Madam Glam gold gel paint. So let's get straight into it. So this first tip, I'm going to try and do, guys, I've never done it before, like a wooden effect kind of nail. So I'm going in with the light brown first. I'm just going to do one, just a nice thin, even coat, and I'm going to stick that in the lamp for 30 seconds. As far as browns go, that's a nice one, isn't it? I don't mind that at all. So, what am I doing? So yeah, both nails... Both nails are having a nice thin, even coat, and they're both getting cured in the lamp for 30 seconds. Right, and now I'm giving them a second coat, but I'm not going to cure this coat. I'm going to leave this coat wet, because we're going to turn it into like a wooden effect kind of nail. So I've put some perfect white on my palette, and I'm using an ombre brush. I haven't got a Madam Glam ombre brush. Any ombre brush will do, and I'm just gonna put a tiny bit on my ombre brush and wipe most of it off, and then I'm just gonna do a couple of swipes to start with down the nail like that, just a couple of swipes, and then I'm gonna use a lint-free wipe and just pull all that excess off my brush so it's completely dry and clean. And then I'm just gonna do some more swipes, but I'm gonna kind of do a couple of little squiggles like that, can you see? Just to try and make a couple of like wooden kind of look, kind of knots. And that's it. I left it as that. I didn't want to faff about and mix the colours anymore, because I thought that actually looks alright, not too bad. So I stuck that in the lamp for 30 seconds, and I'm going to do exactly the same on this one. Sped this one up a little bit, but yeah, it's exactly the same. So that's both my wooden nails done. I like them. They look even better in matte. They're going to get matte top coated shortly. So, onto this next nail. I'm using The Truth. And this is just going to be a full nail. I'm going to give this 2 coats. I think I only showed you 1 coat on this. And then stick that in the lamp. Really nice nude colour that, isn't it? So, this one tastes like Glam. I think this is my favourite nude. I'm doing a nail bed on this nail, so I'm just doing the nail bed roughly with the brush out the bottle, and then I'm going to go in with this is Madam Glam's, I think this is the fine liner brush. I wanted it just a little bit longer and skinnier, so I'm just tidying it up with this little fancy pants detailer brush, and then that's going to get a 30-second cure as well. Don't forget, guys, as well, you can get 30% off at Madam Glam using my code UNPOLISHED30. It's always in my description box with a link to the website. I'm choking on my cup of tea. So the free edge of this nail is the same colour as I did that other full nail. What's this one called? The Truth. So I'm just painting the free edge. I wasn't too bothered about getting this smile line super crisp and neat, because I'm going to put an outline around that smile line, but get it as close as you can. Use your detailer brush, get it as close as you can, but it doesn't need to be perfect. So this is where we're at so far. I'm using Madam Glam's Velvet Matte Top Coat. I'm going to matte top coat these nails that I've already done, because I want to put some artwork on them, and I want the end result, the end look finish to be matte anyway. So This matte top coat cures in the lamp for 30 seconds. Don't them wooden nails look so much better in matte? So this is the red, green and white I did pull out to start with, and I've switched them out for the gel paints. I always forget about the bloody gel paints. So we've got green, red and white. That green and red are perfect Christmas green and reds, aren't they? So I'm going to do a bit of a Plaid nail. I'm starting with the green. I want this green line to be the thickest. So about that thick, and then just colour it in. You could do these lines any thickness, any Plaid you want, but I wanted the green to be the more prominent colour. And then I'm going to do the same going across. And these gel paints have to be cured for 60 seconds. Then very similar thing with the red, but this is going to be a thinner line down the opposite side, and I'm going to do 2 lines going across with the red, one there and then one further towards the bottom. And then I've done the same on the free edge of this nail. I'm just going to show you a couple of little bits of this because, yeah, it's exactly the same. Just a kind of shorter, smaller version of it. So now they've been cured on these Plaid nails, I'm going to use the white gel paint and I'm just going to do little tiny little notches all the way down next to that green. I'm going to carry that on all the way to the bottom. And then I'm going to do some notches going across as well. Just one line of notches going across, just under that red line. All the way across. That's going to get a 60-second cure as well. And I'm going to stick some on the free edge of that other nail off camera. So that is my Plaid nails finished. So these are just having a final coat of matte top coat, and that's them Plaid nails pretty much finished. So going on to these woody wood nails now, I'm going to do I'm using the dotting tool. This is a perfect little skinny dotting tool for these. I'm doing little snowflakes. Easiest way to do snowflakes. So just put a dot in the middle, and then I'm going to do kind of a cross. Put 2 dots on the top, 2 dots on the bottom, 2 dots on each side, and then I'm going to do the same again in between those dots. So you're kind of making a star, aren't you, out of dots. Really, really easy way to do snowflakes. I've kept this quite slow so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And then I'm just going to use that really skinny fine liner brush and start from that middle dot and pull outwards. You always want to start from the middle and pull outwards, so you get that outwards pointy kind of look, if you know what I mean. Just always start with that middle dot and just pull through them dots. So easy, and I think they're really effective. I think these are my favourite snowflakes to do, actually. How easy was that? So I'm going to do another one of those right underneath it, and I've done a couple of little other dots around. And that's had a matte top coat as well. I love that. So now this nail with the nail bed, I'm just going to use the gold gel paint and just put a little border, a little frame border around this smile line. I love this gold gel paint. I say it every time I use it. It's just jam-packed full of shimmer. I love it. And that cures with a glossy surface, so you don't have to top coat it. You can just leave it as it is. So this nail, I decided to do a full nail of the gold gel paint, and as beautiful as it is, I didn't like it in this set, so I changed it. I'll show you a picture at the end. I ended up switching it out for another Plaid nail with a nail bed. I'll show you the picture at the end. So that's had 2 coats, and again they're having a 60 seconds cure each. And yeah, these don't need top coating at all. They're cure, nice and shiny and glossy. I love that about these gel paints. So now this little thing is from Charlie's Nail Art, little rhinestoney Christmas wreath. And I'm using some green and red rhinestones. So, oh, and I'm using some gold ones as well. So I'm going to get these nails blinged out. I'm using rhinestone glue. And I'm just going to glue these in place as I go, using a little mini lamp. You don't have to do all your gem placement in one go. Just do a couple of stones at a time like I do. So I will let you watch for a sec and I'll be back. There we go, guys, that's then finished, or that was then finished. I really like this set, I like it as it is, but I thought I'd switch the gold nail out for another nail bed nail. I will leave some pictures and you can tell me which set you like best. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Take care, bye.